Hi guys, welcome to this first video of many, hopefully, on this channel. This channel will be all about dedicated to me building a actually quite massive model RC boat. This is not my full-time job, obviously, but I do this because I think it's fun. This will be my fourth boat that I will be building. I built three other boats previous to that. One I sold, one is unfortunately broken, and the last one is still in a relatively good shape. This one I will be building it with a very traditional hull, a trawler hull, so it will not be a fast boat, it will be a scale boat with many functions and a big size and a long range, so you could go on an expedition with that boat, definitely. This will be the boat. The idea is based on a Nordhavn N51, which is my all-time favorite boat. It is a beautiful ship. The Nordhavn N51 is about 51 feet long, and I do have data for my boat as well on a spreadsheet. So this will be the general data of my boat. The scale is 1 to 8.3. It will be long 2.1 meters or almost 7 feet. So that's pretty good. Pretty good. It will be longer than I'm tall. It will be the biggest boat that I ever built. The full scale one would be long 17.4 meters. The weight is about, I guess, 30 kilograms in that range. Or in reality, the boat would have 32 tons. It will be quite a big boat. The data on what kind of engine I'm using, what kind of things, electronics I will put into the boat. I'm not sure yet. It will have quite a few functions, so I might have to upgrade my radio controller, because I only have 6 channels on them, and I want to have, of course, forward, reverse, a rudder, which will be mounted at the back, obviously, and I do have a space for a bow thruster as well, right down there. This will be the cutout for my bow thruster, which has to be on a separate channel as well, with a separate controller. So let's actually check out the boat as a whole. The boat is a very traditional hull. The hull is based on a Russian shrimp cutter, is what I found the plans for it online. I converted the plans into my 3D SketchUp program, and now I have a beautiful traditional hull, which are actually, the planks are numbered, so I will not get them mixed up. Of course, everything above the waterline of those planks are modified to fit my style of boat, because this is not a fish cutter, this is an explorer type vessel, much like the Nordhavn N51, but more of a traditional style, and maybe a little bit older generational wise, so it's not the most newest, most fanciest boat ever. So right in the front is where the anchor winch will sit. I will build a platform right there to put an anchor winch, maybe even inside the hull, with some draining holes for the water, because of course the chain or the rope will get wet. One anchor in the front. I will have a bow thruster right there in the front as well, as I already said. The other parts of the front hull will be actually very empty. I mean, I do have a lot of space on the boat, so I'm short of space at all in this one. The batteries will be located in here in the middle, depending on the CG. So I will have to test it out once it's in the water, but probably here in the middle right there, maybe a little bit forward of the propeller, and I will probably have to use some weights in the boat anyways, because it will have a very big volume, will displace lots of water, and for it to sit properly in the water, probably have to install some weights anyway. So speaking of weights, I will not be using lithium-ion batteries, because those batteries are very expensive, and there's really no point in me using those weights, because there's no point in me using those batteries, because I will have to add weights anyway. So I will be using a traditional lead battery, type of battery that's also in your car, 12 volts, thinking about 40-50 amp hours of battery. I'm not sure yet if I use 2 batteries or 1 battery, because if I use maybe 2 batteries with 12 volt each, I could have a 12 volt system on a boat and a 24 volt system on a boat. Not sure about that yet. But actually, for the speed that boat is going to travel at, and for the engine that is going to be fitted to the boat, probably a 12 volt battery will be just fine, because it will not be a fast boat by any means. It is a trawler, and the hull is a trawler. Everything about it is a trawler. The boat will be built in mind with, I want to take it out on pretty rough weather and rough seas as well. So everything will be built to a standard where I have to be able to have waves over the bow. This is a standard that I build all my boats to have it. Always go out in rough waters, because I think that's just a lot of fun to drive in. So you don't see the hull of the boat, the actual planking yet, because I'm do the planking one only on the real thing, but for visibility wise. But I will have a lot of scuppers located around the whole hull, especially here in the back, to have water drain out as quickly as you might come over the bow. Also in the back there will be the rudder located. This is where the rudder is actually on the real cutter that is Russian made, and this is where I will locate my rudder as well. But to access that servo, if there is maybe a damage to it one time, I will have to build in a inspection hatch right there that will be watertight. But if there is water coming in, there will be small holes in each horizontal piece right there, right until here where the engine is located, and here will be the first bilge pump. And the second bilge pump will probably here be in the front, which will be switched on simultaneously due to the lack of the channels, probably. Right there, this is where the engine will be, and about a 45 centimeter horizontal Stevens right there to propel the propeller, and this is where the engine will be. The engine will be probably will not be that big, smaller than that, because I don't need it. But crucially, it has water cooling. My controller will be this one. Also watertight and also water cooled, so this is good. So I don't have to worry about any overheating issues. That's good. The boat will also probably be fit with a deck crane right there and a small dinghy. I wanted actually to buy the dinghy off the shelf, but I didn't find anything fitting with the scale that I need, which is 1:8. The length should be approximately 40 to 50 centimeters. So it should be, I'm thinking about a very small type of luxury yacht dinghy, but about 4 meters or so long, 3 meters long in full scale. I did not find it yet, so I might have to build it myself actually. It will have underwater lights, it will have navigation lights, it will have deck lights, it will have a bow thruster, an anchor winch, a deck crane, an engine, of course, with probably a 12 volt system, and that's basically it. That's everything I need actually. So yeah, stay tuned for the first build video. I will probably start building in the next few days or weeks, depending on the time I have off my job, but will be quite nice experience for the winter, and let's see how long it takes. I'm thinking of probably 2 winters that it will take to build the boat fully. But this winter I will finish the hull and completely finish the hull, and the rest will go as we speak. So see you in the next one. Stay tuned.